Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Survivor, where today we're going to go rescue Z. Like last time, I was dead set on finding a data disk so I could get that fourth perk slot, but I didn't bother considering that Z is the vendor for the fourth perk slot, and she is missing. So I probably need to get her back before I could even consider getting that fourth perk slot. So we will carry on with the storyline. Maybe we'll even be able to progress things from night back to day again, which would be very convenient so that I could actually see things. Yes. Except I have to kind of go around to get there, so 1 second while I cut to that. You know, at the very least, even though it's sometimes hard to see, like the night view does make all these lights cooler to look at. Ah, it's that desert wampa. There we go. Oh no, he was not meant to be fought on this. On this angled platform. His moveset does not work. Okay, you guys, you can stay back there. I'm just gonna go through this portal, if you don't mind. Portal through this shielding. I don't think they can follow me through the shielding. They don't have the item that I needed to progress. But yeah, for some reason, either it's the Imperials that have Z, or it's the
There it is.
I forget the name of the mercenary group that's been
Got your mark, I'm coming in.
Ah, it's Bo! That's been causing problems for this area.
Anyone spot you?
Me? Not a chance.
What about your incredibly noisy jetpack?
Any sign of the droid?
Some kind of service gantry.
Could be a way in.
It's the best option I can see. Only way to the Lucre Hulk is through this swamp.
For you, maybe. You want to ride, BD?
When you're ready, make a move on that gantry. I'll be watching.
Copy that.
Yes, you're super cool.
Not to get mud on your boots, huh?
You know, it's another way to not get mud on your boots is to have jetpack
Now we
shoes.
just need to rescue Z.
Teleportation's pretty solid. Like, there's a lot of choices that Cal is missing out on. But at least we got a little bit of glider
I believe
action.
anything could live in this swamp. I guess our friend here makes it work.
I was gonna say...
See that building, buddy? Guess someone does live here. Or did once.
It's Scuba Steve! Alright, let's get this Force Echo out of the way, and then find out what happened to Scuba Steve.
Nothing's worth crossing the Raiders. Now move.
The Bedlam Raiders, that's what they're called. Let's see what's going on with Scuba Steve and, the Grapnel. The ship that he had, the fishing ship. It seems more like a pirate ship that he joined up. Scuba!
Dangerous spot to catch a fish.
Nay, dangerous fish to catch him. Sport.
Sure.
That was a good try, Scuba.
That one slipped the line, but sarcasm is weak bait. Besides, I've gathered my focus for my quarry, the fearsome glotsome crab. One of my old crew, a mate on the grapnel, once tried to pluck a crab from the sea foam, when suddenly, wham! Overboard she went.
Was it the fearsome... Oh, that is not as deep as it seemed. Was it the fearsome glotsome crab? Litiderin. Yeah, I was expecting him to dive in and not just land.
Where was I? Aye! She flopped overboard like a quillfish wriggling out of a tin. The crab yanked her in by the nostril. Sometimes you have to strike first, no?
Do you really believe that?
Flexible compass may not serve you on the roiling waves of Manan, but it does make the seas of the soul easier to brook, no? Stay a moment, and I'll regale you with the next chapter of my tale.
All right, tell me your ways, Scuba. Like, I don't need to know anything more about this main storyline. Who cares? Who cares about Tanalorr? Like, I just need a Scuba game. Like, what if they're... Like, that's, I think, one of the things that's missing out on, like, portable system. Like, the fact that there really isn't a main portable system now. Like, the closest you could say is a portable system is the Switch. But the Switch is essentially... It's Nintendo's console. It doesn't necessarily get... Like, you look at PSP games, and you look at Vita games, and you look at Nintendo DS, and even 3DS. It had some weird stuff. Some weird, like, little games, and even different games from bigger publishers. Like, it's not Jack and Dexter. Like, he had a Daxter-focused game on the PSP. And you wouldn't really have a Dexter-focused PS5 game now. You also wouldn't have a Jack and Dexter-focused game, but that's beside the point. Like, the fact that I feel like the portable systems are like the perfect place for spin-offs and like little titles related tangentially to these big titles. Like, we could have a Scuba game on Nintendo DS. A Scuba Steve. It would be great. But there really isn't a portable games market anymore. Like, the phone has more or less overtaken it. Although you could also say it doesn't help that, like, the Vita didn't die because it was a bad handheld. The Vita died because it had bad first-party support. But that's a tale for another video. Let's talk to Scuba.
Aye. So we return to my time on the grapnel. Against the protestations of my heart, I forsook the rod and line for the harpoon. For years, we trawled the outer rim, spearing every fish that happened across our path. Talented as I was, I speared more fish than the rest of the crew, put together. Fool as I was, I didn't have the wisdom to be ashamed. The dread Captain Wanyak Wet took notice. He showered me in brevets, gave me the best of catches, and scarcely a year after I left Sakavitar, I became his first mate. Shortly after my promotion, we were on our way to Manan to sell the carcass of a gooberfish. But, wham! Just as we dove out of hyperspace and the great ocean world streaked into view, so did she. The most glorious creature I'd ever beheld. A whale of marvelous proportion. But swimming through Manan's orbit like it was nothing but an easterly current back home. I was transfixed.
No kidding. How close did you get?
Funny you should ask. I didn't have long to set my eyes abulge before he crashed headlong into her. The grapnel bounced off her like chum off flotsam. We plummeted down to the ocean, sundering the grapnel on the sea floor, where a gang of pirate quarren were holed up. The filthy Zephyrs.
That's what they called themselves?
And found themselves surrounded by quarren, demanded all manner of things, including our bounty plenty of fish. So, away we swam. Captain Wet, the crew, and myself.
Captain Wet got wet.
As we were at such depth, we shortly ran into a dead end, finding ourselves surrounded by quarren. Find me again, and I'll continue the tale.
Oh my gosh. He spins quite the story. But alas, we will have to wait until next time for more on the Grapnel and Scuba Steve. Okay, that didn't necessarily look like a grabbable ledge, but I will take it. So yeah, portable systems and and not getting the support they need. If there's anything to be shown, a lot of video game systems don't necessarily fail because they're bad. They generally fail because they're poorly supported by their manufacturer.
About me, I'll be fine. But we must find my datapad.
Can't we just get a new one?
Absolutely not. My entire life is on that datapad.
Let's check this place out.
Hello. What are you doing over here, Zig?
Hell, what are you doing out here?
That's what I just
I could
asked.
ask you the same question, Zig.
I came out here to look for Z.
Yeah, me too.
Ahem. And I am Winnie Eres. Gal, was it? We've only just met, but I could use some assistance.
What do you need?
I was told there's a bird in this swamp that sports a resplendent plumage. But when I tried to get a closer look at one, it snatched my datapad and flew away.
Where'd it go?
They've got a nest at the top of a spire nearby. I'd go, but Winnie here says I gotta stay by her side.
Yes, that spire there. It's so close, yet so far.
I'll see what I can do.
You shine like the stars. Oh, that's a Coruscant saying, perhaps a more simple, thank you, Carl.
That's a Coruscant saying? Can you even see the stars from Coruscant? Or is the local light pollution too strong? So yeah, like the PS Vita largely failed because of Sony. They did not properly support their console. Or, their handheld. They had tremendous third-party support. And if you look at... Ooh, I think it might... Is it that spire? There are a lot of spires. I aspire to find the right spire that she's talking about. Oh, no, this one. Okay. Maybe. Like, you look at the Nintendo Switch, and I would argue the Nintendo Switch is more or less the Nintendo's variation of the Vita. Not that it's trying to do the same things, but you look at the library of games, especially the third-party games on the Switch.
I can't move that, but there's no other way up to the pillar either.
Like, there's a lot of similarities between the Vita's third-party selection.
What is it, buddy?
And the Switch's third-party selection. The thing is, like, the Vita simply didn't have Sony's first-party games. Like, imagine if the Switch did not have Nintendo's first-party games. Where am I going? Is my current question. I think I need to go there. Alright, we only got our boots wet for a second there. Hey, what is this a shortcut to?
You ever been in a ship this big before, buddy? Been a long time for me. Not looking forward to it. But Z's in there. We're not leaving without her.
Like, the Dreamcast, you could say, is a little bit more complicated for why it failed. Like, systems like the Sega CD and the 32X, those are easier to argue. Like, it was ambitious to try to make add-ons to systems then.
Impressive defense.
Well, thank you.
Impressive damage.
Because, like, every new add-on system essentially divided their possible sales. Yeah, we can't go there yet, so maybe we'll be able to go back later on to investigate that spire. But yeah, moral of the story, let's just cap it off here before I get distracted again. If there was a decent handheld system on the market, like, we could have gotten a Scuba Steve game. But, I would still argue that the Switch is not
There you are.
that
To
space.
liberate one slightly eccentric High Republic droid?
Yeah. You?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
That is a start.
Back on the move.
Yeah.
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger.
Go high.
No, don't let him run. Time to fight.
I'm doing a little bit better on the blaster bolt deflection.
I better throw this.
And also flinging
Trying to
explosives
wade
back.
across would be a bad idea.
More prequel
No getting that out.
military junk. I guess... Oh, I passed by the one on the right and only saw the one on the left. I could not for the life of me tell you what those are called.
Let's get after it, Cal.
I just have to trust it's called an AAT.
Another down.
Ah.
That at least. I'll give you that.
Ah. We're too close. Not enough space for me to deflect. Ah. Nope, come on.
He good, BD.
Buddy, help!
Thank you, Bode.
Not such a warm welcome.
I guess knocking isn't an option.
We'll find our own way. Think you can break that coupling?
Let's find out.
Ah.
When in doubt.
When in doubt, find out.
There was a commotion on the staging area. Enemies are here. There's something over there.
Take that! Alright, let's get your attention.
Only the weak flee.
Ah.
Just motivate.
I'm pretty hurt.
Alright, what are we getting to get in here? A short goatee. It's a good thing I did not guess mustache, because I would have been wrong. I also did not guess anything. So, I earn no points. God have mercy on my soul. It's interesting how every section of the game... Oh, nope. Wrong button.
Mary decided to come after all.
Yeah, she thinks Tanalor could really help the path.
All right. But you do seem happier now that she's around.
Well,
Okay, let's focus. Z needs us.
let's focus. We're not going to talk about the Night Sister, who I'm trying to sleep with.
This piece of junk could sink any second. Nah, she'll hold. Just wait till you see what's inside.
Because it's like the path that you actually see on the map just kind of like slowly fades into shadow, and then only once you start exploring, then it becomes highlighted in. But for the most part, it's just kind of like faded in darkness. Like you don't even get to see the existence of a path. All right, what are we trying to do? We loop on that, and then wall. There we go. You know, how much weight can that jetpack hold, Bode?
I freighter onto Nab once.
Yeah? Any tips?
No, it was nothing like a Lucre Hulk. Not sure why I even mentioned it.
Could you clear this up?
Absolutely.
You know, that kind of makes me feel less bad about spending all this time talking about portable systems. Because, oh, well, that's not related to anything we're doing right now. Don't even know why I was talking about it.
Got some company, and it isn't friendly.
Oh, son of a... No, why didn't you grab onto the ledge?
Target is back.
Even needs a jetpack, huh?
I could use a jetpack.
459? I am. Then you are subordinate to me. No, I am Model 388. Yes, your model number is lower. You are subordinate. No, my model number is earlier, meaning I am superior. That is not how numbers work.
There we go.
Jedi. Rocket away.
Excellent. I prepared.
Arguing?
It happens more than you'd think.
No wonder they lost. Come on, let's go.
Bode, are you trying to pretend that these droids do not have personalities, consciousnesses, souls? Oh, son of a... Why didn't you run against the wall? There we go.
Miss me, BD?
Is that an interactable thing? No, it is not. Ooh, I see some things over there. Some villains waiting to be let loose of their mortal coil. But let's check the map. To see, just in case there's anything interesting I might pass up. There's nothing interesting. Who would have thought that there's a side path with...
Stay alert. If anyone comes this way, kill them. They will be eviscerated. Oh, this one understands. No mercy.
I'm not liking this.
Oh, exciting! Everything burns. Nice hit.
Ah!
Light initiative.
Excuse me, I need you to... There we go.
Keep going up, yeah?
Yeah.
Somehow?
There.
Never doubted you. Keep going. I'll scout around. Make sure there are no surprises.
Oh,
Be
all right.
careful.
Thank you. Huh.
Let's try again.
I didn't even notice that. All right, so we already got a goatee. I'm going to guess it's a BD part. Ah, it's pants. Well, actually just material for the pants. Commander material. People will look at my pants and the material that I'm wearing and they'll say, that's the pants of a leader. A commander.
Approach slowly.
Ah.
You.
Yeah, the crossguard is...
Someone else get out. You're outnumbered.
Oh, that was a waste. Is slow. Unfortunately. It's more powerful, which is why I like it. But it is slower. Oh. You know, maybe you shouldn't be running around ships that are filled with electrical discharge. Nope, nope. Why didn't you? Why didn't you go through the shield? Why? All right, well, we're out on the other side, and at the very least,
Up warship, just like the old days.
when something goes wrong, the punishment for it is not terrible. Like, and that's one of the things that I like about the fact that if you fall down a pit, it just pops you back up onto the platform,
Where are they going?
even if it's just with less health. You're not sent back to like some distant bonfire having to retrace your steps again because of some poor footing. Not a terrible shortcut.
Unauthorized personnel spotted.
Like, his attack animation didn't even start when I had started my attack animation, but it was just faster.
Systems damaged.
There we go. And where are we going from here? Hold on. Is that a separate path? Like, where is that? How easily... Oh, hold on. Is that a climbable wall? Why is that lit up green, though? Nope, nope. I think I need to zap something. But what? And where and how? Where is this? Is that underneath me? Oh no, it was this thing over here. But it says I should be able to... Oh, it's up there.
On you, BD.
Oh no, I already did that. I'm confused. Alright, 1 second while I figure out how to get back to where the hell I was before. Alright, so now we're back here. Let us actually continue on with the game because I'm not sure how it wants me to go through there. Maybe I'm expected to go around. And that becomes a shortcut. I think that's the case. There we go. Yeah, so it's quite a lot of these. Like, there's a whole prequel battalion, there's a whole original trilogy battalion on this planet. I have very few memories of those ships.
They could conquer a whole planet with this.
Yeah, like, that seems to be a theme here. Like, the Empire has their own thing. The Bedlam Raiders have their own thing.
Stay alert. We have reports of hostiles in the area.
We're under attack? Here?
Ready for battle. Keep this area locked down. Whatever Ravis is up to, it's drawn some unwanted attention. Any other day, stealing from those slow-minded prospectors would mean a thing. But now, they got some muscle. I can hear them buzzing around.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Stay alert.
Take that. Now, get back here. Oh, that was an accident, but I will take it.
Whole ship knows we're here now, huh?
Pretty much.
I need a stim.
We haven't really been that... That's subtle. Stealth isn't exactly Cal's specialty, to be fair. Alright, where am I? Let's see, I can go down this ramp here, and it looks like it does connect to the other side of the thing that I was hoping to get to earlier. Yep.
It's locked or jammed or something.
It won't open.
There's an invader on the other side. Open it now.
It's stuck.
Fix it, or I will have you scrapped for parts.
Oh, that's bad.
Intruder! Combat is...
All right.
This is cooperative play. Come.
Hurry. Heal up. Ah.
You're done for now.
Ah, come on.
No, not yet. Here I come.
Rougher than the rest of them? Oh my gosh.
Another.
I feel like my dependence on the crossguard.
That's a useful droid, huh?
Yeah. Oh, come on. I tried dodging it.
I'll break you. Damn you! You scum! Won't miss again.
My dependence on a slower weapon style. I don't know if it's necessarily been very good for
This thing's got your name all over
myself as a player. Oh.
Cal, get it!
And I got... Yeah, I'm gonna get it right here. Priorite shard. Ah.
Leave some for me. Good to see you in one piece.
I mean, mostly. Oh. But this should allow me to unlock that. Excellent. And even though I did terribly, we can recover from from that.
Nice nap?
Not exactly. Also, not a nap.
Looked like a nap. You must be happy that Marin joined the crew?
Yeah. Glad she wants to help us find Tantalar.
Wait, do you hear that?
Destroyer droids.
Oh, great.
Shields?
So Obi-Wan and I feel as though Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon made these droids
during the Clone Wars. I froze. He had to take them out.
Look at you now.
seem more dangerous.
Bet he'd be proud.
Hope so.
Like their only choice was to use a Force ability they used only that one time and was never again used in the entire Star Wars series.
Spotted some hostiles.
Come here and fight us. We have to keep fighting.
Yes. Actually, no, we don't. You can stop fighting if you want. You know, I think what makes combat in this game a little bit tricky is that even though you block an attack, enemies will always do their full combo.
Give up. Delay me.
So, like, there isn't a block an attack and then interrupts or anything.
Right.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever you say, Cal.
Even BD isn't buying that. But yeah, like, if you think about Dark Souls, so in Dark Souls games, like, imagine you have a sword and shield. Somebody attacks you, you got your shield out, you block the attack with a shield, and usually that interrupts their flow, that interrupts their chain of attacks. But in this game, you can block an attack, or you can kind of like block parry. But that never actually interrupts their attacks. It just kind of like builds up their stagger meter, or reduces their stagger meter. Depends on your view of the thing. And only once their stagger meter is depleted, then they have become interrupted. But this essentially means is, like, you don't really create openings in combat outside of the material, outside of the meters. You always have to, like, block an entire full set of attacks. You have to block the full combo every time. Which also means that when you're fighting these guys again and again, you're always seeing their full combo over and over again, if you're going to use that specific strategy to defeat them. Rather than, like, having a means of interrupting them with any sort of regular attack. You can't just block and repost. You have to block, 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 and then once they've stopped attacking you, then you can attack, which feels a little bit older. It feels like an older design philosophy that's very basic in its combat design.
I need a stim, buddy.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
A turbo lift.
Is that who I think it is inside?
Let me get a closer look. Yeah, it's Z.
Where does it go?
Control tower.
And that's our target. I see a problem. Down there.
Droids.
Wait,
A lot of them.
Check out those AATs. I've got a plan. So I figure I make some noise, draw them away, you slip by.
Okay.
The turbo lift. What do you think?
It's risky.
We passed risky a while back. Good luck.
You too.
It's a good thing that that window is broken in such a way that you were able to just fly out. But it also makes it a little bit, like, I feel like that's what's made it difficult for me to figure out how to engage certain enemies. Is that there's never really an interrupt. It's always, like, focus, like, allow their entire combo. And then when you have, like...
But there's a hangar full of craft.
An army, all ours. Ready to scour this planet for my lost master.
And when you're fighting against, like, multiple melee guys and, like, ranged attackers, you're always kind of waiting for everybody's combo to go through. And then if your attack isn't fast enough to... as fast as their attack, suddenly you're always kind of being interrupted, not necessarily by their regular attack, but by their special attack, which can't be interrupted in the first place. I feel like this is a Souls-light, which is great for people who are new to the genre, but it doesn't have the same nuance as something like Dark Souls 1 or even Dark Souls 2. As you get, like, really far into the game, like, some of those later fights can be very interesting, especially in the DLC. But Bloodborne especially has a lot of nuance to its fighting system. But this is still, like, a great Souls-light.
What signal?
And
Trust me, you won't miss it.
like, it would be terrible if this game was as hard as, say, Bloodborne. Like, I wouldn't want to play this on a harder difficulty. But, you know, to be fair, that can be said about any game. I generally do not...
What is it? No, they haven't reported in. There's no enemy approaching. Elite.
Where are you going? Oh no! The Droideka has been defeated by stairs! And I feel like this kind of game offers, because of its narrative... I don't even know where that one was going. Because of its narrative focus, it makes it easier for people to kind of get into the gameplay, as opposed to just kind of like wandering around fighting bosses. Like, it gives you something to be more attached to. Whereas, like, from Demon Souls to Dark Souls 3, I couldn't really tell you much about any of the protagonists. Now, Sekiro, though. Sekiro is interesting. I haven't played that one, but I know that it has a stronger motivation for its protagonist. It's more narrative-focused. It's also harder because of the way that it's made. You know, let's get this last survival skill. That way we never have to worry about the survival tree again.
He knows how to make an entrance.
Oh. I see a thing over there. Droideka, I was looking at things.
Jedi.
That was a good try. Also, thank you for announcing yourself before shooting at me. don't think I'm able to deal with you yet. Oh, hello.
Take this. It's fine. I'm fine.
Really? Really? You're fine? I'm gonna have to take your word on that one. I'd like to... Ah!
Roger, roger, roger.
That was a wise choice to switch stances. And that's something I need to do more often, is realize when is a better time to actually switch stances and when is a better time to stick with what I've got. Oh no, whoever you were, you died there.
Now to test my work. Droid, kill them.
Roger, roger.
Oh, to basically see if his programming of the B1s has... Oh, hello.
Pretty quick. Make it count, Jedi. You're finished.
Nah. Take that.
What? Making new friends?
Yes.
Good to see you.
Likewise. Does anyone need a hammer that size?
Doesn't need it anymore. Couldn't find a way to the turbo lift.
Well, let's look for one together.
Can I scan you, though? Why can't I... Oh, I can only scan the hammer.
Well done.
Okay, so I can open... this door now. Why would I want to?
Unstoppable as ever, BD.
Slice and dice. No. Look, how about Bode? Just like go up in the jetpack. I'll grab onto your feet. And then you fly to where we need to go. So this is wall running territory.
Hey, check this out. Could you wire it up? I've got an idea.
Okay.
Okay. Now what? Not bad.
You knew you were going to be able to do that? That seems like some hard labor there, sir.
What are these buildings?
Technical term is yurts. Living quarters. Saw them on Merrick 9. Seen so many yurts.
Living quarters. We're in deep now.
Especially since, like, it would imply this is the living quarters of people living on said ship. And if the ship is depending so much on a droid crew, like, the droids aren't really going to be needing bed chambers, so to speak.
You're in charge here, right, Golden Top?
I have been assigned the position of leadership. I will do as instructed.
Now, that seems a contradiction in terms. What's it gonna be?
I, will command my unit as commanded? I'm confused.
I mean, technically he's not wrong. A commander does as he's commanded, because they're getting orders from above them.
They're onto us.
Oh no!
Firing salvo. Attack landing.
Ah!
Move in on him! Impeding!
No! I'm stuck in a corner.
I win some, you lose some.
I have taken damage.
Ah, finally. You jerk. Thank you.
Well, I can put you together pretty fast, but a Jedi can take you apart even faster.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just another priorite shard. Ah. No, oh, no, no, oh, no. Oh, jeez. Like, that... This game has a lot of this, like, these smaller... issues, where it's like, oh, we want you to jump way over there, except... Like, I only have so many thumbs.
Ravis only wants the intact ones. Hold on, give me that.
Alright, that wasn't so bad. Slice and dice!
Your thing, buddy.
I will exercise extreme prejudice in dealing with the Jedi.
I like your energy, I always have. But sadly, I don't think it's gonna be enough.
We will find out together.
I like your energy, droid. But, you know... I don't think you'll be able to deal with the Jedi. Like, that Bedlam Raider is a realist. Alright, where... This is a strange... I guess these are the yurts.
Raiders have gotten pretty cozy here.
They've just been yurting it up.
We'll need some living space. Homes.
Homes?
Sure. You never been to Marek 9?
Enemy's close. I got your back, Cal.
Go!
What a move!
I know, thank you. I try my best. Ooh. They seem terrible, though.
Hostiles!
Ah.
So I know some of these raiders want to kill this Jedi for daring to defy Ravis. But you? You seem different.
Ravis, sure. I like Ravis, but I'm here for the hunt. For the fun. For the chaos.
Yeah,
All right.
I've seen your type of person before. I'm glad. It's better you're on my side than theirs.
Ah.
You're making this fun.
Ineffective.
Can't get me.
Yes, actually, I can
That'll
get
teach
you.
'em.
Yeah. No, that won't teach them anything. They're dead. They're dead, Bode. They will learn nothing from this. It's hard to tell which way is the way forward and which way is just a way to a shortcut. I think this might be a way to a shortcut. No, this is the way forward.
Once we get through this, Kata and I can finally rest. Somewhere quiet and peaceful. Like it used to be. Almost like it used to be.
Who's Kata? This is the Kata's kid? I admit I'm not too familiar with his side of the story. Alright, let's just carry on.
Can you get that down?
Consider it done. Coming, Cal? I put this rope down just for you.
Yeah, thank you. I feel so special.
This is no time to let up, Cal.
I was gonna let up, but since you said something. Hold on. There we go. That's the kind of distance I was hoping to get out of one of these jumps. And now I can then... Oh, get whatever this is. Health. Nice. Okay, and then there's a path below here, which is not progress, because progress is up there.
Not bad.
Ah. We don't want your priorite. We want data disks. And I actually mean just one data disk. Ah. Nice. That's convenient. Wait. Oh no. That's not where we're going. What we're going is way up there. Still a lot of this. This game can be very labyrinthian.
What now? Contact.
More droids. More. There will be no mercy for you.
I was expecting some mercy.
Tear them apart. Leave nothing but scraps.
Power strike! Stop resisting! Weapon!
There we go. Oh, hello. No glory. It's hammer time. Ah. Ah. I could not interrupt my attack. It was too late for its... A skill point.
That was something.
Yeah.
I don't think they like us.
Really? What gave that away? Was it the murder or the attempts to murder us? Maybe it was the attempts to murder us.
How do you think those other compasses went missing?
My credits are on Santari Kree.
No kidding. If she sent Z to that Bacta tank, maybe there's more to this story.
Yeah, I feel like Z was sent on a mission that was meant to fail. Oh, hold on. There we go. But I mentioned that before. I feel like because there's no way Z could have actually done what you had to do to get to where you needed to go. So if Z was sent to fail, was Z just meant to be hidden? Like, not just fail, but be hidden in her failure. If nobody could find Z, like, that was more important than Z completing her mission. Won't this hurt your arms eventually?
So we rescue Z, get out of here, find Tanalor, and then what?
I'm just taking it day by day.
Maybe figure something out with Merrin?
She's got her path, I've got mine.
Yeah, I've heard Jedi avoid attachment, but
That's right.
just don't forget who you really are.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means trust your heart. Things are only getting worse out there. Life is precious. And so is happiness.
I wish it were that simple.
It is that simple. If you see a future with Merrin, embrace it.
I don't understand. I can't just... Bode. Hey, clankers! Over here. A little further. Perfect.
Thanks. I'll look for another way around. You find that droid. And stay alive.
Ah, that was nice timing on the bridge. And the door.
This isn't very inviting.
Yeah, somebody turned the lights off back here. BD, what are you looking at? BD, why are you... Oh no. Did BD just suddenly get stuck back there?
I don't think anyone's been back here in a while, buddy. Droids from the Force Array. Okay, not that way then.
Maybe those droids were the ones that opened that door.
Dagon's gonna destroy Z to get what he wants. He's obsessed. We shouldn't have left her at the outpost. We have to get her back.
Somebody is watching us. But who? And what? And where? And when? Oh, hello. Ravis.
You're a bold one.
There it is.
What do you want with that?
That's Dagon's orders. This is for me.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
Nice one, BD.
Yeah. Unnecessary, but interesting. Interesting that can do that.
They're on to us. We have to get out of here now. That was clever.
Sometimes the solution to a problem lies in how it's framed. Always consider the situation from multiple angles.
It would be nice if I knew that earlier.
Always giving me a new perspective, eh, Seer? I'm good, buddy. Let's go.
Alright, I'm going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have yourselves a good night.